Removing carpet. Now that we have moved all the moldings off the wall, we're going to remove the carpet. We highly recommend to cut the pieces of carpet in 24-inch strips. It's a lot easier to remove. Also, it's a lot easier to carry and dispose of it. So as you can see, using your hook blade knife, you can cut the piece right off. It hooks the carpet and cuts it right off pretty nice easily. And then the only thing to do is just roll it into sections, just dispose of it. This will make it easier for you to take it up a stair or wherever you're going to do with it. Removing the carpet pad. Removing the carpet pad is the second step of removing a carpet that has not been glued to the concrete floor. In this example, the carpet happened to be on top of wood floor, but it's exactly the same way it would be on top of a concrete floor. Using your hook blade knife, you stick the blade in there and you cut it in the same size of strips as you remove the carpet, and then just basically roll it together, and now you have a complete removal of the pad itself. Now, in concrete, sometimes, because the floor has humidity, the foam pad will stick to the floor. You may need a little spade to unhook it or unglue it off the floor, but in most cases it is not necessary. Removing the wood strips. Typically, carpet is tacked to the concrete floor by using wood strips around the edge of the whole perimeter of the room. These are strips with nails pointing upwards and nails nailed into the concrete. As you can see here, the fastest way to remove these things is to use your crowbar with a hammer and just basically insert underneath of it and pull up and it'll come off. Now, once you remove those strips, you will notice that there is actually small little divots left, like every 6 inches apart. That's where the nail went into the concrete itself. We will talk about those later in another video on how to fill them or leave them alone. This wood strip will be all around the concrete itself. So you have to remove it all in order for you to be able to finish your floor. Removing glue carpet manually. To remove the glue carpet on the concrete floor, you will require to cut it in 12-inch segments, which will be a lot easier for pulling. This is a manual process, and it's kind of laborious to get it done. Removing glue carpet with a machine. The best way to remove carpet that has been glued to the concrete is to rent a machine, usually available at your local tool rental store. The machine uses a blade, and at the same time it cuts the carpet into small segments. It's a lot easier. As you can see here, using the sawzall and blade to remove vinyl tile it's effective, but it's not really designed to do very large spaces. If you're going to do a small bathroom, like a 5x8 or something like that, this is an excellent tool because you can work around all the tight spots and spaces without having to manage manually or using a large tool in those areas. For larger areas, we recommend to rent a tool that is designed to remove vinyl floor tile. As you can see, it has a blade in the front of it and vibrates a high speed, and it removes the tiles. The vinyl floor tiles, usually, if there's any humidity on the floor or they're not bonding correctly, they will come off pretty easily. A lot of times, they will not come off easily, and you have to work hard in getting them off. With a hand blade, it's a lot harder than if you do a machine like this. This is what we highly recommend to do if you're doing a larger room. More than if you're doing like a 10x10 room, this will be an excellent tool to use. Also keep in mind that if there's areas where rolling chairs or furniture was sitting on top of the tile, it is going to be a lot harder to remove it because it's been pressed down over the time for many years. For more information, please visit www.clgreen.com.